There you go. Yo. Hello? Hello? No so selected. Hello? 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 This needs to be more. Oops.
Where are we? I think it's got to North Relay quickly. Oh, North Relay. Can we go there?
Yeah, let's go.
Hi guys.
Come on. Recon.
Right at the back. Now there's runners there, I can see them.
Yeah.
I think
Dead. well. Last one. Up two.
There's one more coming to you now.
Yeah.
See what I'm seeing.
What the fuck am I happening?
Cam out.
Oh, gotcha, you bitch.
Alright, so.
What are you doing over there, alright?
Yeah, we're all good. Just robots. Gotta protect them. Just have blue shit, really? Interesting.
Right, I should go do my thing quickly.
Alright.
I'm not sure what I'll do actually. I have to really try especially in the North Relay.
Another team. New team.
Thing.
Yeah. Oh, there. Away.
One is down.
One is down, there's two left.
Yeah, one is down. I killed one.
He's gonna find me. I can even walk in around.
Just did my quest, so it's all good.
Alright, he's gone, yeah, I can't. Back, he's back. I can't even disappear.
20 minutes remain.
Have they looted you guys yet, or they not done
Probably-
nothing to you yet?
They're probably
Until I
doing nothing.
die, I didn't see anything.
They're probably gonna
Yeah.
wait for me to come to you, and they're gonna try and kill me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still
Maybe
two. They must have revived the other
Must
guy
have
now,
revived.
one now, surely.
Yeah. Indeed. I'm gonna go. I have a release to lose. My quest is all done anyways. Maybe play Vandal a little bit. Try some guarded. Just reroll. Reroll this. Reroll the team. On this. Louder. That'll give me VIP. Play Vandal a little bit as well. we're running out of items. You know what I mean? Vandal. Got the ball to follow a lot more items now. Yeah. We can't really be affording like normal bartering. We have to be part of those.
It was safe. Would it be the point?
Level 1, Clone Cadet. You open your eyes for the first time inside a growth pod in Camino. Rain hammers the windows. It never stops raining here. You don't have parents. You don't have a birthday. You have a number. That number is your name, your identity, your entire existence. You're one of millions, grown in a tube, aged at double speed, and designed for one purpose: war. Your days start before the lights come on. You run drills in the rain on platforms hundreds of feet above the ocean. The wind is so strong it almost throws you off the edge. You learn to strip a DC-15 blaster before you learn what a birthday is. The Kaminoans walk through with clipboards, inspecting you like livestock. Dispatch is within acceptable parameters. That's the closest thing to a compliment you ever.
What's the rush? What's the rush? Is it take your time? What's the rush? What's the rush? What's the rush? Is it take your time? What's the rush? I'm the dog. I'm the dog. I'm the dog. I'm the
Oh yeah. I told you, baby. Nothing but the vibes, nothing but the energy. The official DJ Todd Jersey Club Spring Mix 2025.
Girl, I'ma break your world, I'ma break your back, break your back, break your back, break your world, I'ma break your back, break your back, break your back, break your world, I'ma break your break your break your break your world, I'ma break your break your
Some days are easier to fake it. I find it hard to think in your brother. I know it takes a heart to break it. Yeah. But you did that and some more when you gave up. Yeah. More when you gave up. Yeah. You did that and some more when you gave up. Yeah. More when you gave up. Yeah.
Real easy.
Did it not save? Didn't. Actually, it really did. He'll look into. Okay. Now we need to get into the church. I think we've got the key for that. We should have the keys, so should be able to get in. Doesn't even look like a plank, it just looks like a mist of darkness.
Heavy wooden doors. The lock turns easily.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air right in the heart of the city.
Oh, this is sick. I thought that was a loading screen. It looked like a loading screen. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts. Diffuse light falling. The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside. The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse?
How can it be a glint? Her eyes are closed.
She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You.
It's compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever. The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit. More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office. No, we are alone.
Okay, when did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi. She is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
What else do I know about her?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Seren, modern-day Sur-la-Clé. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty.
Okay, what else was what else was she smart?
Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
How come?
It was on her advice that Irene Le Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on. She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history. The DeLorean era.
Wow.
Wow indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest. Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Riel Belt. As did we all, the lands of the Mes and the Occident, and even far away Supra-Mwindi, altogether 21 of the 40 Mundial nations of the time, immediately accepted Innocentic rule. In a city called Advesperasket in Vesper Messina, her homeland, the name of the city means evening comes, but it happened on a winter's morning, with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky. She was dressed in a white and pearl dress on an emptied-out plaza with the crowd far away. Oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother, insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. You know this well, very well. Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. The crowning was mostly witnessed by Secret Servicemen. One of the men in this Secret Service killed her 22 years later. A young man who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else. Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was reported to have screamed at the innocents. Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes.
That's a lie.
This inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology. Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her Theriers. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs. The Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity, suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes. What are you thinking of, if I may ask? She's been dead for 300 years. I am almost 1,000. None of this is, in fact. This church, the coast, this isn't a good place to get lost in.
A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you, a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a light motif below them both. Unknown.
Great.
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the other.
Looks like the apple.
This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men. Worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau. After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding
death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Gosh.
Not at all.
The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass.
Yes, I wasn't sure before, but this must be the Dolorian Church of Humanity in Martinez. It's called the Small Pinewood Church in some records. It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before.
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find the instigator here. Something else, perhaps?
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of Delorianism? A pang of guilt? The lieutenant is leaving something out.
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces. Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure.
How come the lieutenant isn't sure? Is this confidential information?
Well, your station was involved, I hear.
How come the...
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I am pretty sure it was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything more about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters. Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one for... It happened a while ago. It's an important to our business in Martinez now. Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin. It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. Yes, we all are.
The woman looks by in silence, smiling enigmatically.
It's not spiritual.
The mother of... A machine stands in the corner. What?
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions. The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its property. For the day you have to fight someone covered in this. A machine step. The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but you can sense that you see fluorescent play and print buttons. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machines glowing. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments. Another filament. The speaker comes to life.
Good afternoon. Votre accident.
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the
Good. Please repeat.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Précis. Votre accident. Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is the silence in this part of the church. It's almost pub. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps, and then it's gone. Almost. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow. If not blotted out, you can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps. Your voice is barely audible. The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans.
Can you hear anything? I wonder why the church was built with such strength.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Could be.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead. Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin. There's nothing.
Officer, what are you looking at?
You see something hanging from the rafters. Maybe it's possible to talk to it. Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive. The man leaned forward a little.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk, and a district in general. There's a sizable contingent of
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenants. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Oh, yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Wade. I could smell the control all the way over here. I know it's hard to admit that you got a problem. I was like you once.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. This is the church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to? 'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Up there, Holmes. Oh man, I would love to see that statue. I'm sure I'd be trespassing if I done my share of illegal shit. Used to be in a gang, the whole deal. But even memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone. Convenience has got nothing to do.
There's a profound longing in that gaze, like he wants to be one with whatever is up there, shrouded in darkness.
Do you remember your names?
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity. Your place amongst your fellows. Your place in the... That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters. Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es...
Viejita is grandma?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's a...
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
Did it ever seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
You mean like a fugitive? No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think...
I see. And where is she now?
I told you, Holmes. I don't know. Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you got nothing else to tell me? How she looks.
I'm afraid not, S.A. You just have to wait until she comes back.
Or search through her radio computer.
Too many times, S.A. You need a...
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Yes, it's for the first degree murder.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death. What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita. The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them, think they scared of me. Why not? Might even be nice.
He said that in spite of himself.
I think we're done here, S.A.
He just disappeared.
That was interesting. However, I'm still not sure whether we'll find our sister.
The machine's keyboard is still the speak.
Good afternoon. Good. Please, good. I have unlocked the Philip. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? I have 2 machines registered to this company.
Saint-Brune. That's the church. And Rue de Saint-Guylaine?
Anything else I can help you? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is the printer prints out a long text document with the first entry made on the 4th of February. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced. 8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back, but at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup. 12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing.
Is she talking about?
"28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could."
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music. One neo-disco. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. I don't want anyone distracting me from my... That disco man must be a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of...
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
No. It was a great idea. You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines. March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of a strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
No one's hiding here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room.
We should talk to her.
Right, I'm gonna call it there and go back to sleep.